beginning to hate my van. I mean, it is just nonstop. So it's doing that security thing again. So now I have to sit and wait to program the key into the thing again. At least I got beautiful views. Also, it's developed a transmission leak. That's cool. I have to address that. And also, it feels like my driver's side caliper is stuck. It's squeaking and just grinding. So, some things I'm going to have to address when I'm at Asheville. So in the meantime, I'm going to sit here and wait anywhere from 12 to 36 minutes, depending on how long it takes to program this thing, if it works, which it has been working, but it's just annoying, man. I'm just so sick of all these issues. Well, this is proof that not all van life, pretty pictures and fun experiences and climbing mountains, sometimes it's $300 worth of parts. That hopefully fixes the problem. I have a caliper that I feel is getting stuck and has grinded down the rotor. So, got fluids, got a new rotor, got bearings, got basically anything that I think I could possibly need. And I'm going to use this time while I'm at Asheville because I've got a home base. I've got friends here, and so if I need help, I have help. Gotta have a home base, you know, whenever you travel. Hopefully somebody that you know, just for situations like this. Alright, that's it. Good morning from Chimney Rock State Park in North Carolina, just outside of Asheville. Took a break from the Blue Ridge Parkway for the weekend because it's my birthday. It's okay, you can say happy birthday in the comments. It'll probably be July by then, by the time I post this, but whatever. Tell me happy birthday. So I was gonna climb Chimney Rock. This is my, I don't know, 4th time here. I've done it like 4 times. But as you can see, it is, I mean, the weather's crap. It's crap. So really won't see any views up there. So we're gonna hike to, he's ready. We're gonna hike to Hickory Nut Falls, which is one of the largest waterfalls east of the Mississippi. And it's gorgeous. I've been there before and it is awesome. So that's the plan for the morning. Also, fun fact about Chimney Rock, it's a mountain that goes way up there. And if you wanna climb it, just tell people that you climbed it. There's an elevator. So this little section is called Nice, or maybe it's Nice. I don't know, it's just a nice cave. Goes down in here. It's okay, buddy. You definitely have to watch your head. I know, you can't see anything. I think one of the fun parts of any waterfall hike is that moment that you turn a corner or whatever it is and you hear it for the first time. And you're like, yeah, there really is a waterfall on this trail. The paperwork was not lying to me. But we just turned a corner and I can hear it now. The trail's not bad, very easy, well carved. It's rocky, but no big deal. It's I think it's almost 3 miles out and back from the parking lot. But worth it. So if you're here, climb up, go see Chimney Rock, and also come down and see this giant waterfall. And the second best thing about a waterfall hike is when you actually get to see it for the first time. Holy crap, it is bigger than I remember. I'll show you in a second. Look at that. Yeah, like I'm not exaggerating on how tall this thing is. Here we are at the base. Right? It's huge. It's 404 feet tall, which all I know is that makes it one of the largest waterfalls east of the Mississippi. I don't know which one. I don't know. You're on a computer, you Google it. But it's worth, I mean, it's so pretty. And today's like a really misty day, so it made it really kind of magical looking. It's awesome. And I just want to mention one more thing about Chimney Rock State Park. It's pricey, it's 17 bucks to get in. No discounts for the America the Beautiful Pass, but that's okay. Dogs are allowed everywhere, and I mean everywhere, except for the elevators and gift shops, of course. But it's cool. So I didn't take Wyatt this time. I don't think it's kind of pointless. Like, you can't see anything. It's just nothing but clouds and fog. But I've taken Onyx there before, and we went to the very top of it and got his picture taken with the overlooks. It's just a really cool state park. Highly, highly recommend if you're in the Asheville area. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful drive to get here. It's twists and turns. It's green. It's lush. It's just a fun drive. Well, here I am stuck again. Just had lunch at the Hillman Brewery in Old Fort, North Carolina, which I love. And it's doing this whole security thing again. That whole thing. This is the 4th time now in 6 days. Didn't do it at all. Never did it at all. I did it 2 years ago. It's like the only reason why I knew what it was. It's so frustrating. I'm buying a new car. Probably. I don't know. I just don't know what to do about this problem. I'm broken down again. It's the same problem. It's the security module. I happen to have a backup security module because this has happened to me, like I said, a few years ago, and it hasn't had any issues since. So I put the old one back in just to see, and so now I have to wait for the programming sequence, which is 11 minutes each time and can take up to 3 times. So up to 33 minutes. It just, like, it cuts fuel off, so like there's no fuel. It won't start. I hate this shit. I hate this. My anxiety's at an all-time level. I'm just so frustrated with all these van issues. I'm just sick of it. And I'm sorry to be negative, because I don't try to be negative. It's a positive channel, adventures and stuff like that. I can't go on adventures. I've got somebody waiting for me right now. I'm at my friend's farm, and we're supposed to be doing this thing, serving ice cream with all the people in town and something like that, but nope, not me. Just stuck here, hood up, trying to get Vandalf to start. Little buddy, should we get a new van? Should we finally get a Sprinter? New cars have issues too. So, welcome to home for the foreseeable future. I'm at my friend's farm in Old Fort, North Carolina. You know, not the worst case scenario. I'm just gonna have to set up camp here for a bit. I've got to fix that security thing with Vandalf. I ordered what's called a bypass system, so it's like a whole $350 bypass system. Hopefully it works, but it's coming from Canada. I don't know how long that's going to take to get here in Old Fort, North Carolina. So, just gonna set up camp for the foreseeable future. Not the worst thing. Today was fun. We went downtown. They had some sort of a fest, a pioneer fest, so that was fun to go to. Here, you can see some clips of that. Welcome to Old Fort, North Carolina's Heritage Days, Pioneer Days, or something like that. Got all kinds of stuff going on. We got all these vendors, got log cabins, got a little bit of everything. Why are you embarrassing me in front of all these people? Why? And so now I'm just gonna hunker down. I guess like I mean, this sucks, yes, but it's not the worst case scenario. I have a place to stay with my second fam. It's an excuse to kind of hang out, and so that'll be great before I move on. Definitely things could be way worse. I could be stuck somewhere in South Dakota. So I'm gonna do that. I'm also gonna address the sticky front brake caliper, which I think has warped my rotor, which I think I have issues with that, so I'm gonna tear all that apart. I have all these parts sitting here waiting to go, and yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna be here for a while working on things. So it sucks, man, it sucks. Whatever, this is the real behind the curtain look of van life. Here you go. Well, after a nightmare of trying to get that tire off, the lug nuts were frozen. I see the problem. See this super shiny rotor? It should not look like that. And this brake caliper should not be stuck like that. So the caliper got stuck and grinded down this rotor. It also took out the brake pad and all that. You know, and the thing that sucks is brand new. This was last year. I replaced all that last year. The hoses, the rotors. You saw those fancy rotors. Now I gotta put cheap rotors on it. All because of a stuck caliper. So, well, let's get to work. And by get to work, I mean let's watch a YouTube video on how to change brakes. I don't know, never done it.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Okay. New brake pads, new caliper, new rotor. Finishing up. I'm basically a professional mechanic is what I'm trying to tell you. Just learned in YouTube University. And I can't say how grateful and thankful I am for friends, my second family here. Like I genuinely could not have done this without them. Couldn't get the lug nuts off. Oh, Rob's got a heavy impact gun, so I can get the lug nuts off. Oh, it's also got all the stuff that I need. I mean, I carry a lot of tools just because I'm usually ready to fix stuff on the draw, but I could not have done this without the help here. So like, I'm so happy to have this as my home base before I get further west. And so one more major issue, which is that security thing, which is keeping Vandal from starting like every 6th time. So ordered some parts, ordered them here. So this is just gonna be home basically until that part arrives. And it's not so bad. I'm on a farm. It's great with fam. I'm gonna go have some bourbon. Okay, it happened. My part arrived. I ordered this part from Canada on Saturday. Today is now Wednesday. So, this is $300 for this little box. But I feel so confident. So this is gonna tie into my van's body control module and bypass the security system altogether. So no longer will this key have to talk to the ignition system, which talks to the security system, which then tells the fuel pump to turn off. This should bypass everything altogether. And it's only like 5 wires that ties in and some little dip switches to turn. So if this works, I'll link it in the description. If you have a GM vehicle, this hopefully will work magic. We'll see. So down here under the dash, this is the control module, the security control module. I've actually replaced this part before and programmed it, but I don't think it's just this that's gone bad. I think it's just the whole system. So, like I said, this part should replace this whole system. So the first thing you have to do is, unscrew this and get into this. Oh God, I just lost a screw. And there's these tiny little dip switches in here that you have to turn them in a certain directions. Okay, we are officially wired in. Body control module is plugged back in, so I'm just going to hook the battery back up and then I have to go through the relearn process, which means I have to start the vehicle 3 times, wait 11 minutes each time. So basically it's a 33-minute procedure, and then I have to do it again one last time for it to, so 44 minutes is what I'm telling you. It's 44 minutes to see if this thing works. I really, fingers crossed, but I feel good about this. I really feel good about this. We'll see. Big surprise, it didn't work. Nothing ever works for me. This is just the story of van life. So I guess I'm gonna go back in here, recheck all my connections, check the pins, and then I don't know, man, go from there. Hey, check it out. I got it to work. I had to modify the modify thing to make it work, and it starts up. Just completely bypasses security, so I don't have to worry about security key stuff happening anymore. That's it. I solved the brake problem, which was a pain. Almost solved the transmission fluid leak problem. There's a hose down there that's leaking. I was able to kind of tighten it up, so it's like barely dribbling. Like, it's not a big deal at all. But the biggest thing was the security thing, which was keeping me stranded 44 minutes at a time. Completely bypassed. It's over. I'm so ready to move on. Been here a week. It's hot. I'm ready to go. I'm so happy. Something actually worked. Let's go.
That is the thing about life. Whether you're traveling the country or enjoying your time at home, into each life some rain must fall. And in these Season 4 adventures, much, much rain will fall. But that is the beauty of perseverance. I refuse to ever let the hard times win, because hardships often prepare ordinary people for extraordinary destiny. I hope you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look at what all the pretty Instagram pictures won't ever tell you. The true story of what it's like to actually drive a 25-year-old van across the country. Because without all these bad times, I don't think I would ever appreciate the highs of travel as much as I do. If you know me in real life, you know I'm probably the most stubborn human of all time. And that's because I know what I want in life, and I'll never let these tests get me down. I'm motivated to experience every bit of this great country of ours. Every state, every view, every national park, every hole-in-the-wall taco stand. I hope you somehow find some inspiration in seeing the downsides as Wyatt and I continue our adventures and keep exploring life with an open mind.
Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains. Go free me. People like sheep move feet.